Hey guys, this is DJ Storm with Hyperwire Performance, and here we've got the black box for a 2012 Jeep Wrangler. What makes this different than the rest from 07 to 11 is that the 12s are mounted behind the glove box via a bracket. It's 1 bolt, it's 10 millimeter. This is actually the second version of my box. The reason why it's the second version is if you look here and how the wire, this is actually your output wire that goes to your accessories. You have all your color wire from blue, green, white, orange, and over here is actually your trigger wire. And if we look here, the wires correspond with the output wire. Trigger wire for the switch, output wire. So say you have 130 amp lights and you hook them up to your orange output wire. When you get in a cab, you're like, oh, I already ran all the wire. Which switch is it? Or which wire do I put on the switch to turn them on? Well, you would hook up the orange wire. And for the blue output wire, blue trigger. The power for the switches already ran through here as well. This one does not have it right now, and the reason for that is it's actually a separate. The power wire for the switches is actually coiled up in the box. This customer wanted the box to be dead when the key is turned off. This blue wire right here is actually for the CB radio that they opted for an expansion, just to help TD up the wire even more as far as the connections at the battery and having a splice in here and here or there. This is your ground for the battery. This is actually for the switches. You have to add the ground for accessories. This is your power wire, 8 gauge with an 80 amp fuse. Box itself, 5 relays, 5 fuses, each fuse is for the relay. Now, you see that you have 5 extra slots without fuses. 1 slot will be for the power for the switch. The other 4 are open, so you can expand later, but it's easier to go ahead and build a box into something that you can grow into, so to speak. The fuse is not in here for the actual CB radio at the moment. It would actually go in F10 slot. You can see how there's the connection right there. You can see how there's a seal around it. If you have the 07 to the 11s that go beside the battery, or in between the battery and the fuse box, you put the cover on here and it keeps everything sealed up nice and tight. And what I love about it is that it just makes wiring so much easier and simple and definitely cleaner, but most importantly, it's safer. This fuse is not to protect your electronics, it's to protect the wire from an overload, so the wire does not catch fire and have a risk of burning down your Jeep. Been in drag racing for many years, and I've seen this sadly happen before, and people lose very expensive drag cars or damage sensitive electronics because the standalone system is $2,000+ and that's just the tuning software and the computer to tune the car with. If you have any questions, let me know. DJ Storm on JK Owners. Thanks for watching.